All right. So we've done all of the missions, and I honestly am completely burnt out because I've been sitting here for the last like 5 hours, just jumping between these three kingdoms. But I think this is the end. We will go to the village, and I feel like it's gonna make me make a decision. I'm still kind of undecided. I'll be completely honest. Um, but once I get there, I'm sure I'll figure something out. Let me head to the village. See what happens after that.
Things are going well enough around here. It helps to have some.
You've gotten stronger, Zilwan. Strong enough to be out there as a guardian. But can you parry this? Sorry. I guess it was a little too early for that. But you really are getting better. Keep it up, and you'll get there soon enough.
Juha, why don't you take some time to train him in earnest? At this rate, you will only ever trail after Juha. Rote repetition will eventually spoil your natural talent.
Let me clarify what Bailuan is saying. He means that you're gifted, so you shouldn't give up.
You're impertinent. If you know he has talent, why aren't you training him more? He needs a serious teacher.
Well, Bailuan, if anyone is being impertinent, it would be you, because I am serious. Ziluan was born outside the village, and yet he's able to use the abilities that we are trained for from birth. His eyes have abilities that ours do not. And that's why I'm preparing by having him face a powerful opponent. Me. After all, practice is the key to success. Zilwan, if you can master the abilities your eyes possess, you'll be able to not only match me, but defeat me. Exciting, right?
You sound as if you're hoping to be defeated. That is not exactly something I wish to hear from my bodyguard. I expect diligent efforts from you, Juha. All for the sake of peace in this realm.
Look at you, acting more and more like a village chief. We won't let you down, Bailuan. Right, Zilwan?
As long as you understand. Juha, Ziluan, keep training. When I take my position as chief, you are the ones I will rely on.
Ziluan? You suddenly went still. Is something wrong?
Yeah, I have no idea. My visions came back to me.
Judging by your state, I'd say you've had some sort of vision. I suppose we now know that this village is of some special significance to your past. And on top of that, the air here is filled with the scent of a very distinct herb. Could this be what Zhang Jiao used? Do you think that perhaps all of these things together brought some of your past back to you in the form of a vision? I've heard that smells in particular can trigger memories of past events.
Can't remember anymore.
Yeah, so it seems. I'm not sure we could get any more out of you now if we tried. Perhaps we could make some incense that has the exact same scent as what the Guardians of Peace used. Or we could... that's enough for today. We could come back from time to time to see if we can discover more of your past. Your experiences in battle, the people you meet along the way. These kinds of things may also yield some clues.
All right. Got a couple of new things, or just that? Bravery gauge by 1. 50 skill points for that. Okay.
Luan and He, the names of the legendary sacred birds. They are heralds, said to appear only when a great ruler emerges. Juhua, Bai Luan, and Zi Luan. The 3 of you were given your names in the same place. You were raised together there. And you trained in the art of combat in that same place too. Even after losing all memory of such arts, they remain engraved within your body. You have been trained by a great teacher, Zi Luan, one of the best. My father, he taught me the secrets of medicine and healing. My father was a famous doctor, known far and wide. Some even called him a saint, imagine that. But he overworked himself to sustain that reputation. When he fell sick, for all his gifts, he was powerless to save himself. It is said that we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us, but I doubt I will ever climb that high. But now, here you are, Zi Luan and Juhe, reunited. Words cannot express how much I envy you. Well...
All right. What we saying, Zhou Yu? Preparing my efforts, or focusing my efforts solely on what I can do right now to prepare for the coming restoration of the House of Sun. Hunt down some meal for a meal. Okay. Couple of things from Wu. They're gonna make me make a decision? Choose the force you wish to aid. I'll speak to Yuan Hua real quick here. Zi Luan, let us discuss what we should do next. I suspect that the key to restoring your past memories will be an incense used by the Guardians of Peace.
Yeah.
But without the formula, I couldn't replicate it even if I tried. Which means we have no choice but to test whatever herbs we can find. There are rare specimens to be found in Yan province. If you see any of your travels, could you please bring them to me? In search of billow balm. The locations of requested items are marked on the objective screen.
When I grow up,
Okay.
I'll learn to wield a weapon.
Yo, who you?
Oh, what great timing. I was just talking about you with 2 of my fellow students. Let me introduce Zhuge Liang and Shishu.
Zhuge Liang, the goat himself.
So you are the famed warrior. I have heard stories of you. To be meeting you in person is... I am Shishu. I am traveling the land, attempting to broaden my horizons.
My name is Zhuge Liang. So, this is... I just never thought I'd meet a Guardian of Peace.
Zhuge Liang, please. My apologies. He's a man of great talent, but can be a bit,
And you, on the other hand, are always downplaying your extraordinary intelligence, Shishu. I find it quite vexing. Anyway, I will be taking my leave. This has been most enlightening. Well worth taking a break from my seclusion.
Sorry about all that. As you may have inferred, my eyes are not quite as sharp as Zhuge Liang's. So there's something I wish to ask you. As a guardian of peace, which of the major lords has impressed you the most?
No one in particular, just yet.
Is that so? You fought alongside some outstanding warriors, so I thought someone might have caught your eye. I wondered if you might mention Lord Liu Bei, for instance.
That's enough for now, Shishu. You shouldn't ask questions you've already decided the answer to. I can certainly understand your sentiment. However, for Lord Liu Bei to achieve conquest, he will have to walk a long and perilous path.
That's why I want to help him. Although perhaps it is arrogant to think that I can.
He'd be glad to have you.
Thank you. Your words of encouragement mean a lot. I hope we'll have the opportunity to speak again soon. Somehow, I feel certain we'll meet again.
After all the work I put
Talk to
into
Pang Tong as well.
Oh, meeting you here by mere chance. This certainly is a strange occurrence. And how has life been treating you these days? You being you, things must be going quite well, right?
Of course.
Oh, what a relief. I cannot stand pretentious modesty. But seeing you face to face tells me all I need to know. You are one of the more interesting characters around. You are no one, so you can yet be someone. You can be someone, and yet you are still no one. As good a question as any. What my words mean depends entirely on the choices before you. What I'm saying will become clear eventually. You'll get it sooner or later. I'll have my eye on you to see how you progress, too. The Shuijing retreat is open for people like yourself, you know?
So we are encountering a lot of Shu characters right now.
Nothing's changed.
There it is. I see it.
Xiao Pei is far smaller than the.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will secede.
Hang on, I'll
Zhuo.
talk to you guys in a second.
Cao Cao is the
South South's
only
there.
one who
There's Billow Bomb. Okay.
I heard that every once in a while, someone finds valuable
Han Dong
treasure
and
among
Chen
the
Gong
ruins
are
of the
here.
capital.
Interesting. Before we do that though, let's go ahead and speak to Yuan Hua.
Lord South.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's test this now. In the village.
I
Okay.
hear there's a master spearman. I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed.
See what we got to say here.
There you are. I'm surprised you haven't grown tired of this view yet. Do you like it that much? You know, no matter who you talk to, you never change. The others all treat me with deference, given that I'll be the next chief of the village. And I am responsible for repaying that respect by guiding and protecting them. I'm ready. And yet, the weight that I must bear can be suffocating at times. I know the world is vast, and that I am not the only one with such responsibilities. But you're from the outside. You must know how isolated this place is. I heard there was another rebellion down south. Only one fate awaits those who oppose the Han. The leaders of these rebellions must be aware of this. How could they not be? But there is a reason they are so determined to act. Soon it will be our turn to play our roles. We will be asked to eliminate the leaders of the rebellion. Siluan, are you ready? It's a role you should know well. The Han Dynasty is collapsing, discontent is rife, enemies within and without plot its demise. It cannot go on, something must give. The time will come when we must risk our lives and fulfill our roles as the Guardians of Peace. Ziluan, listen. When that time comes, you and Juha will become my wings.
It's a pretty cool little backstory right there.
A duty you would give your life to fulfill. Huh. To tell the truth, I've never understood that way of thinking. I mean, what good are you to your duty or anyone else if you end up dying? When he lived, my father was lauded as a saint. But now that he's gone, nobody so much as speaks his name. But I suppose we all have our own way of doing things. Who am I to say what the correct way is? Still, I wonder what Bai Luan was trying to achieve. The title, Guardian of Peace, sounds grand, sure. But what exactly do they do? Perhaps if you can untangle your past, you will find the answer.
Okay. So unlocking more of my past reveals some more, like, unique skills here. We're continuing this side mission until it comes to a halt, and then I'm gonna have to be forced to make a decision, I think.
Yeah.
Some other sense as well. Moongrass. Alright. Jing Province. Over there. We're speedrunning this, guys. I know those of you who have watched for this long,
There's not a soul alive
probably pretty
that hasn't
tired
heard
too, but
They say a mountain
I'm gonna try my
range
best to finish this chapter while getting all of the dialogue.
That's something else.
Back to the village. Come on. Get all the backstory here.
Let's see if we can catch up.
I'm ready! I'm gonna catch you!
This is a familiar sight. I remember when you first came to the village. The child we've taken in is just like you when you arrived. You were sitting there on your own, looking dazed. Your eyes were empty, as if you weren't even there. So I started chopping river rocks in half with my bare hands, just to get a reaction out of you. These children playing here know nothing of the world beyond the village. I was just like them. But not you. You wound up in our village after losing your parents to war. How could you simply forget all that and join our games? And that wasn't the half of it. You had to learn how to fight and become a guardian of peace. I couldn't begin to fathom what was in your heart, but I decided I was going to look after you anyway. Ziluan, I am proud of what I am. Proud to be a guardian of peace. And if maintaining peace means getting my hands dirty, I am ready to do just that. But when I look at these children, I can't help hoping that they won't grow up like us. Is that arrogant of me? Do you think? I want us to be the end of it. The last guardians of peace. I dream of a day when the realm doesn't need people like us anymore. I don't think it's foolish to want that. And because of you, Ziluan, I think that dream might come true.
I have received a letter. Okay. Let's go check it out.
I just saw a man.
Yuan Hua. If you come across any moongrass, recommend taking it with you. Okay, sure. You can now harvest moongrass. Alright. I think we've held out long enough. It is time to make a decision.
If I hear one more yay out of the people of the
If we
capital,
choose the force we wish to aid. Actually, I lied. Let's talk to these guys real quick.
I admire.
Ah, good to see you. What do you make of Puyang? Yes, I quite agree with you. The Qing militia is tending to the fields and defending them. And the vibrancy in town is drawing in even more people. To have not only envisioned, but also realized something like this, Lord Cao Cao has proven he is no ordinary man. Anyway, it seems that Lord Cao Cao has now grasped what underlies the current turmoil, following our confrontation with the Qing Yellow Turbans. He seems able to solve whatever problem he is faced with, progressing forward, step by step. But no one else is able to walk that path ahead of him. All they can do is follow behind and try to keep up.
Hey, I really want some meat next. I'd like you to order it for me, though. I just know they'll forget or make a mistake if I order. Oh, and order whatever you want for yourself, too, okay? I've come here to ask you a favor, after all. Right. Having fought together so many times, I trust you. That's why I've come to you with this. After what happened to Lord Sun Jian, we've all got to give Lord Xuan Ce our fullest support now. But both Huang Gai and Lord Cheng Pu seem tense about something. Maybe I'm blowing things out of proportion, but I trust my intuition. So, that's why I thought I'd come up with some ideas. You know, we're pretty similar, you and I. Is it really so incomprehensible? Not standing out. That's where we're similar, wouldn't you say? Though I imagine with you, that's something gained through specialized training. We might differ on the details, but that hardly matters here. I'd like you to support Wu from the shadows and keep it safe from danger, as I have been doing all this time. Zhou Yu, Lord Cheng Pu, Huang Gai. They're all rather flashy, are they not? One poor move and they'll soon have Yuan Shu's eyes on them. And so, now it's your turn. Quietly, though.
Think about it.
So now you can eat and drink to your heart's content. If I treat you to that, it'll be hard to turn me down, right?
Only problem is you're not the only one.
I'll really be counting on you once you're ready. Since I believe you understand what's required.
Oh man, this is gonna be a tough decision. Like I said, I am probably going to play through all of the Three Kingdoms storylines anyways. But it's like, I'm putting pressure on myself to make the right decision for this first playthrough. Trying to make it as cinematic as possible for the viewers, you know? Okay, so I think I have engaged with everybody here in terms of dialogue. All I have to do now is speak to Cao Cao, Liu Bei. I don't have an option to speak to Sun Ce just yet. Okay, I just spent a little bit of cash to level up my bonds with these three. So we got 3 more dialogues to go through, guys. I'm sorry. Still stalling, but you never know. This might cause a change in my decision. So, Dian Wei is right here. Let's talk to him.
Which one, though? Hey! Can't say I expected to run into you here. Me? I'm in the middle of picking up something for my lord. By the way, your exploits in that battle in Yin province were remarkable. Lord Cao Cao thinks extremely highly of you. I must admit, I'm envious. However, my lord can be hard to understand at times. I've said this before, but I'm the same as those yellow turbans. Lord Cao Cao ignored my past, took me in, and gave me his trust. Giving a roughneck like me something to be proud of in life besides physical strength. I must repay that favor however I can, even through something as small as odd jobs.
Quite a dedication.
Right. And when it comes to shopping, I can carry a good 3 times what an average person can. Would you really help me out? You're pretty sharp after all. I'd appreciate you checking over these items and their prices. Let me know if they're reasonable or not. You help me out here, and I'll treat you to a bite in return. How about it?
Another bite.
Right. I'll take you to my favorite restaurant. You can eat as much meat as you want. Well, I'm not going to let my good fortune go to waste. Let's get to it.
So you've come. Hurry up and take a seat. Tales of your deeds have continued to reach my ears. However, I imagine other enemies hardly satisfy you after facing the strongest in combat.
Satisfy me enough.
Are those words from the heart? I doubt you take much pleasure in testing your mettle against any old opponent. In my youth, the truth of the world was carved into my body. The weak are oppressed, and subject to all manner of degradation. Power was the only thing that changed me. I honed my skills and silenced my adversaries with brute force. Then I took to the battlefield and demonstrated my worth time and again. In short order, all who opposed me had vanished. The ones who remained extolled my martial prowess with abject devotion. Anyone can speak of morality and compassion, but these will never come to pass with mere rhetoric alone. Even the scoundrels and schemers desire the strength to triumph under any circumstance. Am I wrong?
Don't think that's true, bro.
Indeed, I expected you to refute me, given all your deeds and having saved so many lives. I cannot comprehend you. How is it you've come face to face with death over and over, yet you side with those who are all talk? You should know that bravado and ambition rot with you in the earth when you leave this mortal coil. Those who would take to the battlefield shielded by the strong
and perish as their hollow prattle fails them. The notion of a world filled with such rabble makes me sick. I will stand above all things and teach all the men and women of the world that might makes right.
Only the strong think such things.
Quite kind. For one who knows both sides of the coin. Can you show me something more important than strength? Next we meet, do your best to change my way of thinking. You do provide me with a modicum of entertainment, after all.
What does Shampoo have to say to me?
I apologize for my sudden and uninvited arrival. Now is just not the time to be rekindling old friendships. I have urgent affairs to discuss with you. Can I ask you to pledge your support for Lord Sunsa, the new leader of the Sun family?
Why do you need my help?
Because the Sun family is at stake. Lord Sun Jian has passed and was succeeded by Lord Sunsa, but Yuanshu has stripped him of status. The responsibility for all this misfortune lies at my own feet.
Can't be true.
No, it's just so. Let me explain. It was I who urged Lord Sun Jian to return to Changsha with the Imperial Seal just after it was found. It was I who convinced him that possession of the Imperial Seal gave him the divine right to rule. He had simply asked me what it was. And that all led to him being targeted by those treacherous lords who brought about his end.
Can't blame yourself, bro.
Therefore, it is my duty to restore the Sun clan to its honorable place. But as it stands, that will be no easy task.
Shouldn't blame yourself, yeah.
I cannot accept such kind words. It would be hypocritical of me to accept leniency from the younger generation whom I treat with strict discipline. Like me, Huang Gai also seems to have his own regrets about Lord Sun Jian's fate. Han Dong, being who he is, I'm sure he's getting up to something all on his own. But other than those two, you're the only one I can talk to about matters such as these. I implore you to become the new foundation of support for Lord Sunsa for the next generation of the Sun Clan. Bowing my head and pleading with you like this now is all that I can do for their future.
It's a pretty good pitch. I don't know, guys. Who should I pick? We've got Sunsa right here. Cao Cao's over here. Liu Bei's over here. We started with Liu Bei. I feel like he's gonna be the most popular, and then Sunsa is gonna be the second most, just because a lot of people are gonna probably choose him to help him grow the new kingdom. Cao Cao's established already. He's probably the worst one, just like story-wise. Damn, I don't know. I really don't know. All right, I think I've made my decision. We're gonna pick the Wu clan, just to see how I can maybe change the fate of like Sunsa and the rest of the clan. Because I know I couldn't have saved Sun Jian, so I kind of feel like I owe something to him. Nothing as drastic has happened with the other clans just yet. So we'll go with Sun or Wu. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna go over to that city real quick. We might still have like another mission before we make this decision, but oh, here we go. Okay. So time is passing. You will become unable to assist or join any faction you have not made sufficient contributions to. And we have made sufficient contributions to all of them. But we're gonna go to the Jiapi castle first.
Did you hear about Lord Cao Cao's father?
No. Has something happened to him?
Upon being appointed governor of Yan, Lord Cao Cao invited his father to visit from Langya. On the way, he stopped to see Lord Tao Qian in Shu province. And while there, he was assassinated.
What? Then that means Lord Tao Qian had him killed?
Who knows? Some say it was Lord Tao Qian, but there are also rumors it was bandits.
Either way, it's saddening to hear. I'm sure Lord Cao Cao must be outraged.
Puyang Castle. Okay, so we're just going between the different kingdoms right now.
We will destroy Tao Qian.
Ah, we're going to war to avenge your father? A worthy cause, to be sure.
A war of vengeance. Indeed. I doubt anyone would blame me for hunting down Tao Qian as revenge for him killing my father. But just defeating him will solve nothing. I intend to use this battle to further my greater goal.
Are you not angry? It seems as if you're using your father's death as a convenient excuse for an attack.
We must use every advantage available to us, even the deaths of our loved ones. We cannot allow anger or grief to get in the way of our progress. That is our conviction.
Conviction, you say? Very well. It is our role as strategists to lead the way.
I shall start then. If we are to mobilize, we should be wary of Yuan Shao and Ji. However, Yuan Shao may prefer that you rule Shu rather than Tao Qian, who has ties to Yuan Shu.
Yes, I believe Yuan Shao will stay his hand. He and Yuan Shu have long been bitter rivals. It would make strategic sense.
Lord Cao Cao, may I ask you something?
Speak.
If we win this battle, we will be in a strong position. A position strong enough to seek to conquer the entire realm. I take it you are prepared to do so?
I am. I do not know if this is the right path. Only history will tell. That is why I have gathered the wisest and bravest in the land. If we still lose, even with all that, we will know that I was wrong.
Only you would think that way, Cao Cao.
Well, it feels great to have a clear objective.
I need all of you to be prepared. We are about to embark on the path of conquest.
What he says is right. And yet...
Chen Gong having doubts. Meanwhile,
Lord Liu Bei, I am deeply grateful for your help. I need to thank you properly.
There is no need for that. Anyway, please tell me. What is this urgent matter?
I am hesitant to ask, but the fact is, I need you to lend me your strength again.
My strength?
Yes. Tao Qian, governor of Shu province, is in peril. Would you go to his aid?
Lord Tao Qian? Has something happened in Shu?
Were you aware that Cao Cao has become governor of Yan province?
Yes, I had heard.
Upon receiving his appointment, he invited his father, Lord Cao Song, to his province. On the way, Lord Cao Song stopped at Lord Tao Qian's residence, and there, he died under suspicious circumstances.
No.
Cao Cao, believing Lord Tao Qian was to blame, ordered his troops to ravage Shu. But Lord Tao Qian is a man of integrity. I cannot imagine him doing anything like that.
I too have often heard that he is a good man. On the other hand, Lord Cao Cao is also fair and just. I expect he would try to determine the culprit instead of blindly seeking vengeance. But it appears he has neglected to do so.
It is possible. In which case, he is merely using his father's murder as a pretext for invasion. Could there be anything more horrifying than that? Even animals are not so cruel. Whatever the case may be, he cannot be allowed to do as he pleases. Lord Liu Bei, please, go to the aid of Lord Tao Qian. Save my friend and the people of Shu.
Lord Kongzhong.
So Liu Bei and Cao Cao are engaging in battle, kinda.
So, you accepted his request, then? Oy, there is never a dull moment with you, brother.
Still, why would Lord Cao Cao take such a drastic step?
I don't know. What I do know is that Lord Cao Cao scares me. I can't shake the feeling that if we're not careful, we may become his next target. Perhaps there is some noble purpose behind this brutal invasion. Yet, no matter how one attempts to justify it, the fact remains that he is perpetrating a heinous act. Although, I suppose one could argue this is why I am a less worthy man than him. I'm always too idealistic.
No, not in my eyes at least, brother. I fully agree with you. Following the most righteous path does not always lead to virtue. There are times when virtue comes from following the path of the greater good.
Guan Yu.
Well, I'm no philosopher, but one thing I do know, I won't stand for such brutality. From Cao Cao or anyone else.
You can only follow your own heart. Whatever path you choose, we, your sworn brothers, will do our best to pave the way.
All right. The battle has begun. We've got requests from Guan Yu, Xiahou Come fight for Cao Cao. Home to Shu. Spare me a moment. Gotta talk to Zheng Yu. Sun Jian has fallen in Zhengyang. I want to ally with Wu. I've made that decision. But it looks like I do have to pick somebody for this upcoming battle here. Cao Cao or Liu Bei. Anybody else? Zheng Yu wants to talk to me? Oh my gosh, man. I feel like if I don't talk to him now, I'm not be able to talk to him later. So I gotta be sure to do this.
My apologies for calling on you like this. I'm sure you were also surprised to be handed a drink so suddenly.
Certainly confusing.
I figured. Such a gesture does seem suspicious. Though I do not have any untoward motives, I swear to you. This is simply my thanks for the other day. Why now indeed? I should have offered thanks to my savior long ago. After my failure to assassinate Dong Zhuo, you and Lord Cao Cao rescued me from my disgrace. It is thanks to you that I am alive and able to serve his lordship. Now then, one moment please. I fear I'm a bit shyer than most. If I don't fire myself up like this, I can hardly speak my mind. Good. That did the trick. I do have an ulterior motive for summoning you here. It's about your true identity, you see. Pardon my impudence, but you are the Guardian of Peace, are you not? Or I suppose I should say were, what with all of them dead except for you. The truth is, I had guessed as much when we met at Lord Wan Yun's manor. But this is the first time I'm able to confirm it myself. I heard that they undergo a special training regime. So I had misgivings that you might do harm to Lord Cao Cao. So I consulted with Lord Xun Yu in secret. Even so, I concluded that you have no reason to cause such harm, and that my worries were thus unfounded. From what I have heard, you have no memory of your past, yes? As such, I do not see you raising a hand to Lord Cao Cao. I was simply overthinking the situation. As such, I thought it would be best to thank you and apologize to you at the same time. That is all. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Sincerely, Xun Yu.
Right.
My tactics worked then. I would not have been able to explain myself otherwise. Perhaps realizing Lord Cao Cao's vision to unite this land shall be my life's work. And then there's you, a guardian of peace who has brought us to this point. I will be counting on you further going forward. I shall have you become an indispensable piece of my greater plan. As such, I intend for the two of us to grow closer this evening.
No! Good timing. Would you like some vegetables?
I grow them in the mountains. I would love for you to try them. You are welcome. People were complaining about me having too many. Some of them are somewhat exotic, but if you boil them, they'll taste just fine.
Well, they taste incredible, whatever they are. But I can't help but feel the farmer could make better use of his talents in another field.
There's nothing wrong with a quiet life of study and agriculture. You, of all people, shouldn't lecture me.
You have a point. Still, I'm certain that our old mentor would be disappointed in us right now.
There's more to life than social success. Right now, I'm studying Fan Shenqi's manual. It's a very important book about farming. It has information on all aspects of agriculture. My old fellow here belittles me as a reclusive hobbyist farmer, but he is mistaken. Our nation is built on the soil in which our food is grown. Those who fail to see this are not fit to lead. Small details make up the bigger picture. My aim is to understand this fact more deeply. Then your views are more aligned with those of my comrade here?
I can't believe you, Zhuge Liang. I thought you were only playing at being a hermit to test people.
That is another one of my aims. That's why I won't be leaving Jing Province just yet. I'm waiting for someone who is able to look past my reputation and see the man within. Really? Not to doubt you, but I would need to test their qualities myself.
You don't make life easy for yourself, do you, Zhuge Liang? Although, I suppose most strategists are the same. Will you continue to keep an eye on him for me? I worry that he'll rot away up here and no one will notice.
Goodness, to think both old friends and new acquaintances would show me such consideration. Well then, Guardian of Peace, expect an invite to my retreat in the near future.
What a pleasure meeting you here. You seem to be getting along so well with Lord Xunyo. I was hoping to get a chance to talk with you myself. I'm glad the feeling was mutual. I hope we may become more than just mere acquaintances. Let me tell you, about what I've been doing. Just now, I was observing how things are among the people in town to ascertain what role the government should play here. Warfare alone is not enough to clear a path forward for our leader. That is why I spend my free time walking the streets like this. Your praise is most welcome, but I am merely carrying out my responsibilities in the service of our leader. By the way, may I ask you something personal? You have yet to pledge your allegiance to any specific lord. Might you consider putting your rare talents to use among our ranks under Lord Cao Cao's command? I understand it is not a simple decision, but you are a guardian of peace. To bring an end to these troubled times, I implore you to lend us your aid. It may be your intention to continue to drift across the land like a benevolent breeze, helping as many people as you can. But you must understand that allying with those walking opposing paths is no different than allying with none at all. It will accomplish nothing, and will instead further fan the flames of conflict. No one wishes for that. These are my thoughts on the matter. Our land should be governed by one capable leader. And that leader can be none other than Lord Cao Cao. It is he who will lead us on the path to peace. Do you not also wish for a swift end to the chaos that plagues the land? I would not presume to force an answer from you at this moment, but please do consider my proposal as you move forward. That is all I wish to discuss with you for now. But would you do me the honor of visiting me at my estate? I would like to foster a friendship between us, as men who share a similar fate.
Alright, so this is the Battle of Zhu Province. We can choose between Cao Cao or Liu Bei and Tao Qian. Now, I don't have... I like in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, but I think I'm going to go with Liu Bei and Tao Qian's forces. I'm pretty sure in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, they were able to hold off Cao Cao, and then that's what led to Liu Bei actually being like a big deal. So we'll do this for now. It doesn't impact my decision with Wu at all, so yeah, okay. Become allies, you'll become enemies. It's the same for the other. Yep, okay. Yeah, let's do it. It'll probably make the game a little harder, but it is what it is. Here we go.
Lord Liu Bei.
Oh, it's you.
I heard you rode out to aid Lord Tao Qian, and I thought I might be of service. As you can see, I've brought extra troops, courtesy of Lord Gongsun Zan. This is my chance to repay the debt I incurred at Jieshao. My spear is at your service.
Now this is a fine ally to have at my side. I thank you for coming. Your strength is sorely needed.
All right, here we go.
Shall we start?
So it's a very small team here. We've got Zhao Yun, Guan Yu, and Zhang Fei. In response to Lord Kongyong's plea, we are going to the aid of Lord Tao Qian. Cao Cao's forces are marching on Zhu.
I'd say so.
We have to protect Lord Tao Qian, and also Liu Bei as well. The army they've gathered is truly immense. Yeah, I'd say so. It's risky to face their attack head on. We have to act first to break their momentum.
Yes.
So we have to split up and meet the advances separately. The enemy will outnumber us. Any retreat will be fraught with danger. Hold them back and seize whatever opportunities presents itself. Sounds like we're leaving a lot to luck.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
All right. Let's go. Zhao Yun as a companion? Absolutely. Welcome to the team, homie. We're sticking with the twin pikes here, but I'm going to equip the Wellspring Gem just to have a little bit more health regen. Situationally, it's probably not the best, but it's whatever. Let's run with that for now. It's my only good weapon, so sticking with that. Still chapter 3, so I am not touching any of these trainings just yet. I'm saving them for chapter 4. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. First big decision where we've sided with a kingdom, so looking forward to seeing what happens here. Actually, I want to see the battlefield, see who they've brought. Cao Cao, Zhaodu, Zhao Yuan. Yeah, the whole team. Like I said, I was a huge Wei fan growing up, so this kind of hurts me, but it is what it is. It feels like the right choice here.
I fight so that honor may carry the day.
I'm counting on you.
Let's get it. We're ending with Wu anyways, so.
We shall help those who are in need. Plain and simple.
Wu and Shu are like allies for a long time. So it's probably the best decision for me.
Work with Tao Qian's forces and cover the north and south. I shall take position in front of the castle and dig in.
Cao Cao's army is superior to ours in numbers and strength. If we cannot even the odds, our chances are slim. I am counting on your aid.
Just absolutely whipped that. Nice.
I will not let you down. My men and I will do whatever it takes.
This guy's just not getting his fortitude broken at all. There we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ooh, wait, hold on. Got some better Twin Eagle Pikes. Hold on. Oh my, okay. +5 damage. Boost Muso attack strength. Eh. The other traits aren't as good, but we'll make the swap just for the extra damage. Cao Cao's forces are now advancing. Alright.
I shall meet the enemy's attack here. We may be at a grave disadvantage, but I have faith in my men.
Let's go reinforce this base.
Lord Liu Bei's banners have been spotted outside the castle. Reinforcements are here.
Aha, so he came. Come in.
Or actually, I gotta go reinforce F.
We are not done yet.
Let's flank them. Oh man, that morale is low.
Liu Bei joins the fray. Not expect you run
Holy crap, look at the enemies here, man. Like, the firepower. Oh boy. Li Jian, Eugen's large force. Bang.
No matter how you
Okay.
it. Our mission is to take all of Shu.
Sorry guys. Used to be on their team. Talked to all of them, but we're enemies now. It's just how it is. It's just a decision we made.
I'll leave this area to you.
Nice. There we go. Chill out on the large force.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Yep. Get rid of Zhu Ling real quick. Nice.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go right here.
All units in formation.
What the heck, another one?
Be fully prepared for the battle to come.
Holy crap. Got 700 KOs about 45 seconds in the match. Or the battle. There we go. There's Yue Jin gone.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I still can.
This'll do. I'm falling back for now.
Can't even think, man. My goodness. Nice Zhao Yun. Let's go. There's 100 archers down. Bang.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ow. Alright, Yujin, let's go, bro. Nice. Zhang Fei is falling back, okay. I'm gonna get myself some new wheels, man. These twin pikes are not gonna be cutting up for too much longer. Probably don't need to buy them either. I just need to pick them up from somewhere. So we're just hoping, honestly. She wants still alive, okay. So many people are just dying on our side. Let's go. Eugen's large force has disbanded. Oh, the weapon, a lance. Powered up as you absorb enemy blows. Okay. I like that. It looks kind of similar to a spear, but I'm sure it's different. Serpent Spear EX. Very nice.
The castle's defenses are stronger than I expected. Perhaps I have underestimated Liu Bei's coalition.
We squander our advantage by sending men in small waves. I'll lead an attack to break through and end this in one fell swoop. And send word to the rear guard. Tell them to hasten their march. Now advance!
Here's the Yahoo Yuan and the Reese guys.
Soldiers just keep coming. It's no good. We have to flee.
Nice.
Looking rough. Do not falter. Onward. All of Shu will be out.
The enemy officer
We're going over the walls and into the castle.
The enemy officer.
Just holding them off one by one.
What just happened? What just happened? Why you have to make this difficult for me, eh? What just happened? I'll say this only once. Step aside while you still can. Lord Cao Cao's resolve is of steel. Victory belongs to us.
Okay.
No, not done yet.
The enemy officer
still needed.
has been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now.
We gotta go to C. Make sure C and D stay alive. Who's pushed up here? That's Xiaodun. Li Cong. Just the NPC officer, so I'm surprised he's made it this far. One Yu's got a kill, nice.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Reckless, maybe, but not impossible. We can still win the day.
Xiaodun is down there, okay. He's pushing up.
Forward march.
They are too strong. We cannot hold any longer. We'll have to meet them with our backs to the castle.
Put on the ladders. Oh boy.
We mustn't get ahead of the pack.
I see him.
We shall hold off here.
Coming right behind you, bro. What's up, gang?
Behold my power.
Reporting! Cao Cao's men have breached the castle!
Yep. Where I'm here to counter it.
Lord Liu Bei has come to our aid, and now we must fight to prove ourselves worthy of it. Behold my power.
You too.
1,000 KOs already.
Joining Liu Bei. Not that I care. Take this. But stand aside, or be cut down like a dog.
Ain't you mad about us getting our asses kicked? At this rate, we're done for.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
I've been waiting for this.
Nice.
With all my might.
He's spamming him. Oh, I just sent him over the freaking edge. Let's go.
There we go.
Let's do a true Muso on these two. I love Zhao Yun, man.
Officer has been defeated.
New serpent spear. Okay. Get over here, Zhao Yun. Where you going? Fighting down here. Fighting down here, man. Oh, Li Jian's here too. Are you kidding me?
Absolute worst nightmare. This'll do.
Nice.
Whoa. Take this.
There we go. There's one. And Li Jian is next. Nice.
The enemy officer.
Oh, those are wheels. Oh, EX. Hold on. Please tell me they're better. The ones I currently have, +7. Oh my. Okay. Yes. Instant swap. Let's go. Got a couple of new things as well here. Hang on. Okay.
Next time. Let's go.
Look at the morale though. Like, we have no business taking this fight. But, I mean, that's why I'm here. To turn the tides. Against all odds and whatnot.
Okay, this is the place. All units, commence the charge.
Oh my. Where do I want to send this? Beautiful, right there.
Will you stand against me, Zuluan? Trust you know the consequences. You try to stop me. You have to clip those wings of yours.
John Wei. There we go. Prevent the ultimate Muso attack, okay. Where you going? Where you going?
I will not allow it.
I am the arbiter of my own actions. See them through to the end. What makes you believe that your result
Nice.
will rule over mine?
Looking rough.
Take care of Wu Jia quick. Or Yang Wei quick. It's been so long since I was able to use these wheels, man.
The enemy officer
Nice.
has been defeated.
We'll have to defeat
The enemy
you before
officer
they arrive.
has been defeated.
If we fight,
Oh yeah.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cao Cao's up there. Okay. What the heck? What the heck is that formation?
Show them our unity.
I've had so much fun, but it seems
What the hell was that?
time for me to withdraw.
Oh yeah. What a parry.
The resistance is futile. Oh, just the right time. Quickly.
No, 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 no. Right here. I'm right here. Come on.
appreciate having you around in a pinch like this. It almost makes me
The enemy
emotional.
officer has been defeated.
Bro.
It's our main force. Move swiftly. We must join them in battle.
We got our enemies. Come on, boys.
Cao Cao's reinforcements have already arrived. There are too many of them.
There he is. So close to being able to switch to Zhao Yu, and here we go.
Thank you for coming. Since the bond between us strengthened.
Nice. Cao Hong is here. Oh boy. Earth Shatter. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely murked.
We allowed them to join forces.
Oh boy, this is about to be insane.
Giving up yet.
Holy shit, man. Oh my gosh. So he was actually the GOAT. I mean, he was like the cover boy for Dynasty Warriors for about half a decade, I swear. Nice.
Failure. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Feel like that should hit him. Some new rings here, or wheels? Not as good. Okay. There we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Cao Cao, can we not convince you to retreat? How about this?
I have more than enough forces to win. I see no reason to retreat.
Reporting! I have a message, my lord! An urgent message from Lord Chunyu!
I see. Very well. Such things cannot be helped. Fall back.
Huh? What is just... Have we won?
Wow. Let's go, boys. +2 ranks. Ooh. Right next to the master level. Horse is a little faster now. That's cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Huge. Look at the skill points. Oh my goodness. Should I save them or... Actually no, I would definitely want to get a bravery gauge one. Don't think I want to get that yet. We're holding off on the rest of the skill points for now until I get to level 21 or 28. Or no, 31. What am I saying?
Reporting! Cao Cao's forces appear to be falling back!
What?
Details are still unclear, but it appears that his forces have been attacked in Yen.
A surprise attack? But who would...
Well, Cao Cao, it looks like your wicked deeds will not go unpunished. Still, we only managed to hold him off thanks to the timely aid of you and your allies, Lord Liu Bei. Truly, I am most grateful.
Not at all. We're only too pleased to help in whatever way we can.
Lord Liu Bei, you are a beacon in this turbulent world. An immoral scoundrel like Cao Cao has no hope of defeating a noble man like yourself.
Immoral, you say? I wonder if Lord Cao Cao has ever considered whether his actions are moral or righteous.
What do you mean?
I mean, I have fought alongside Lord Cao Cao many times, and neither righteousness nor greed drive him. Instead, only one thing rules his heart: pure reason. When he set out to avenge his father's death, I am certain it wasn't rage or grief that drove him to mobilize his army. And now, he marches to take the land of Shu. Not because it is just or unjust, but because it is necessary. Such is the Cao Cao that I know, at least.
I didn't realize you held him in such esteem. Perhaps I should rethink my opinion of our enemy. And as the protector of Shu province, perhaps it is about time I decided on a plan for the future.
did you hear? Apparently Tao Qian wants to hand over Shu's governorship to my brother. Says there's no telling when Cao Cao will attack again, so he wants him to look after Shu in his stead. It's about time my brother got some recognition. The heavens know he's done enough to earn it. In any case, tonight, we feast. We missed our chance last time, so we've got some catching up to do.
Zhang Fei, you really need to be more discreet. Our brother turned down Lord Tao Qian's offer.
Turned it down? Has he gone mad? He finally had a chance to move up in the world.
He said it was too big a responsibility for someone like him without suitable aspirations. Or something like that.
Aspirations, eh? Well, they must be something special for him to turn down a whole province. But then, what is Tao Qian going to do about Shu? I haven't heard of anyone else being offered the position of governor. And I don't like the idea of abandoning the province we fought so hard for.
Oh, we're not going to do that. Our brother only refused the governorship. We will receive the territory of Xiaopei instead. We can protect the whole province of Shu from there. Our brother does not forsake those in need. Not now, nor in the future.
That's our brother for you. But then, that's what I admire about him. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
I'm glad I was able to fight at your side. My intuition back at Yeqiao was not wrong. You are quite extraordinary. No, I am the one who should be thanking you. You gave me peace of mind in battle by watching my back. Lord Liu Bei is the one who saved the life of my master, Lord Gongsun Zan. Knowing that I'd be able to aid him in some way, I did not fear even Cao Cao's massive army. Now, I'm simply proud that I was able to repay Lord Liu Bei's kindness. And on the subject of masters, you haven't yet decided on one, have you? I was certain you were in the service of Lord Liu Bei. After all, you know his qualities well, do you not? And you are not bound to any other faction. It may be presumptuous, but if I were you, I would swear an oath of allegiance to him without hesitation. Do you not feel the same way?
No, because I gotta go to Wu, man. Still uncertain, though.
I see. Lord Liu Bei could really use someone like you. But it is not my place to feel disappointed. To respond to the endless calls for help that come from all corners in these times. I believe I know how strong one must be to carry this conviction through. I wish to serve Lord Liu Bei because I know the hardships he will face. And so, allow me to at least leave a piece of my heart with you. What am I saying? Apologies for confusing you. I just want you to understand how I feel. I want you to share my hopes for Lord Liu Bei. And someday, I hope that we will walk the same path again.